Hi friends, I'm Katie. Welcome back to my studio. Today we're going to do a plan with me in celebration of Lunar New Year. So I have these stickers. They're from this animal book that I got at Michael's several months ago. But they have a whole page of like Chinese zodiac stickers, which just seems too perfect to pass up. But so this is the year of the tiger. I'm not particularly knowledgeable about Chinese zodiac, but I did do a little research, and apparently this is a water tiger year, and tigers are known for being passionate and adventurous. So I wanted like a bigger tiger. So I went and got some clip art from Etsy and the Hungry JPEG for these lanterns. I'll post links to both of these in the description below. And then I just made some boxes and cut them out on my Silhouette Cameo, which I did not do a tutorial for. The other thing I've pre-done here is I have foiled these Lights Planner Action pages. They come in white, silver, or gold. I believe this is the silver color. It's like a little metallic, but not super. But I only bought it in this one color, but I actually have toner foil. So I was able to foil these. They're super shiny. So let's see how they come up on screen. I didn't want to do a tutorial for how to toner foil because A, these didn't come out perfectly. There's a lot of background foiling. I don't know if you can see here, which doesn't bother me, but foiling can be a little bit of like black magic kind of. So I'm going to post a link to my favorite resources that talk about toner foiling, and you can just follow that if that's a thing you're interested in. But the basic is that toner, like the ink toner that you print with, is actually plastic, and if you heat it up, you can get things to melt on it, including foil. And so you're like putting it through a laminator or a foiling machine, heating up the toner, and the foil is melting to it. But it's a little black magic because you need the right toner, the right foil, the right paper, and so it can be expensive and time consuming to get into that, and I have not nailed it. So I've just skipped that for now, but I thought it would be fun because the colors of Lunar New Year are gold and red, and so I figured it would be fun to have actual gold involved. And unfortunately, that is where the microphone when I was filming cut out. So we're doing voiceover now. So I apologize if you see me pointing at things that I don't speak to, but I will do my best here. So this is a sticker I made with the tiger clip art that I linked to, and then I made like a colorful box underneath it. This is going to be my gratitude box. I've been doing a double box sticker for my gratitude for the last couple weeks, and I'm really excited about that. So I made it like double box width and then put the tiger on top, and I really love how that looks there in the corner. Then I have this other tiger here. He's prowling around, and I'm thinking I will put it here in this other corner, somewhere on the left, a couple different spots that it could go. But I think in the end I picked the lower one because it's easier for me to fit what I need to do on Saturday there, because I plan to string lantern lights across the top. You'll see that in a minute. So this single box space is still enough spot for me to write what I need to, because I only usually write about 3 or 4 things per day. So that should be plenty of room on both Saturday and Sunday. Now I'm going to string the lanterns across the top. So according to what I've read, the lantern part of Lunar New Year tends to be more at the end of the 2-week celebrations, so probably won't actually be happening this week. But this is my Lunar New Year spread, and I think that the paper lanterns are really gorgeous, so I wanted to include those here. I'm trying not to use up all of Friday. I only have a little bit of space there with the tiger also sticking up, so I'm trying not to have them hang too far down here on Friday. But now that I have all of this done, I'm thinking it would be fun to like have them look like they're actually hanging off of something instead of just kind of floating. So I'm using a Jelly Roll white gel pen to just kind of draw like a white line for them to be hanging off of. Now that I've done that, that's about as far as I thought anything through. So now we're actually getting into the undecided parts of the spread where hopefully some magic will happen. I've picked out a bunch of washi, a bunch of shiny washi, which I generally don't use a ton of, but now really seemed to be the time. I'm not especially good washi user. I've been practicing doing these lengthwise rips, and I'm more successful sometimes than others, but I figured it would be nice to add a little gold to that big white box. So those like gold dot washi seems like a good choice. And then this sticker book has all of the different Chinese zodiac animals. There's 12. And so even though this is the year of the tiger, I thought it would be fun to use more of these stickers since I have them, and it would take me 12 years to use them all if I were just doing them one at a time. So I like to think that all the animals are kind of partying together for Lunar New Year in celebration of the big tiger. But I decided that first to put the backbone of the boxes in. These are just, I picked 2 colors from the lantern stickers and used that to like as the colors for the boxes, and that way I can kind of just alternate between the two. I like to print my own colorful boxes because that way I can make exactly the number and the color that I want. But I think actually that on Sunday here next to this big double box, I'm going to write straight on the paper, which is fine. I can use a gel pen to do that. So I'll just write right on top of that, and that'll give me a little more room to diversify how the different days look. Often I end up writing my meals on a small box. We do batch meal making, so there's only usually 2, and I've decided to use this box here in the This Week column to have that there and ready, and then I'll pick a bigger box lower beneath it for a place to write my like social media post of the day, which is usually what I put on that side there. As I'm thinking about it, if I am writing on the paper on Sunday, I want to be doing that in multiple other places. I'm thinking Monday will be a good place for it, but the more I think about it, I would also like it to be on Thursday too, as like a kind of pattern of 3 places. I like to do 3 if I have a motif going. But first, I'll put this Tuesday sticker down here, and I think this swash here, the red swash, I don't know what I'm going to use it for, and it didn't cut perfectly, but I'll fix that with some scissors, and that will just give some variation in shape to the spread so that it's not all just like rectangular boxes. Now I think it's time to move this Thursday box, so I'll peel it up and move it over to Wednesday, and then instead of that have like this, and then use this swash here to kind of bridge the 2 spots. I have standing plans on Wednesday, so that will work really well, and that way I can write on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday right on the page, and that will like spread them out nicely. At this point, we're pretty much done with the structural parts of the spread, and it's time to add some little Zodiac decor. So I love this little dragon. It's the right colors, black and red and gold, and I like the idea of it flying up there with the lanterns above the rest of the spread. The horse is really cute, so I've added it to Tuesday. A little dog looks like he's eating. I think he's holding a coin. Kind of looks like he's eating, so I'll put it here next to where my meal plan is. Here I'm struggling because I don't want to introduce new colors to the spread, so the green of the snake and the pink of the rabbit don't really work for me, but there are these cute little decor items like the flowers and the gold ingots, so I decide to add those to the spread just to kind of tie in some more little decor. I'll add the little monkey here in the corner too. He's cute and he goes with the color scheme, so he doesn't really detract. Now it's time for washi, and as I said, I'm not great at washi, but I'm trying to get better and I'm trying to use it up. because some of it's pretty old and I don't want to have it in my stash forever. I would like to move it along, so let's be honest, I can buy new washi. So I'm adding this gold one. It's got like this wave pattern to it, which is pretty cool and kind of reminiscent of tiger stripes, which I hadn't really intended. But as I'm watching it back, I think that's kind of a neat effect. Just adding it to some boxes and to the background. But I didn't actually like it here in this box. I thought it removed the impact of the swash, so I pulled it back up. That's the beauty of washi. It's easy to put down and to pick back up. I end up deciding that the right place for it is underneath this tiger, which I have some trouble like pulling him up without ripping him, mostly because he's a complicated shape. But I get him back then. I get it back there, and I think that's a cool effect. And as I said, I don't like to use things only once, so if I can get it at least a second time in, that's great. And under that same thought process, I'm going to add more of the dot washi too. And even though the swash is right there, this one, it doesn't prevent the contrast quite as much as the other one did. So I did like it beneath the swash. And I decided that the original one that I put down, I didn't actually like the way it ripped. So I try again. The beauty of washi. And so with that, I think that's the end of the spread. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you aren't familiar with Lunar New Year, I will put some videos that I enjoyed watching and learned things from. I'll put those in the description box below. Similarly, if you'd like to support people in the planner community of Asian descent, I will put links to a few of my favorites down in the description box, both content creators and small shop owners, so that you can give them your support if you're interested to, or wish them a happy Lunar New Year. Thank you for bearing through the audio problems of this plan with me, both originally, and there was a little bit of trouble here in the voiceover too. So thank you for bearing with me. Hopefully these situations will improve. I'm trying to get savvier about what's going to cause an issue, but a lot of the time I don't find what it is until I'm kind of too deep in to totally change course. So thanks for bearing with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me, and if you did, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell if you want to get notified about other videos. I usually do plan with me's on Sundays, and then like more different technique on Thursdays when I have the chance to film those. So stay tuned for those. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.